Welcome to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Jordan Addison, as we know, is suspended for 3 games. So we got to look. Are the Vikings going to address the wide receiver position, free agency, trade, or stay status quo?
Status quo. Yeah, and, it's not because Jordan Addison just got suspended. Like, we all knew this was coming. The Vikings knew this was coming. Everybody knew it was going to be about a 3-game stint that he'd be out of action to start the season. But you look at what's going on right now. Who's stepping up? Jalen Nailor's dropping a lot of passes. Ty Felton doesn't look like he's anywhere near, being a contributor this year. So you might have to start looking elsewhere to bring in a number 2 option until Jordan Addison is back.
Well, yeah, we're going to talk free agency. We're going to talk potential trades, but let's just stick with the status quo real quick. I mean, if they were to stick with these guys, it's Jefferson, assuming he's healthy, which all signs point to he'll be out through week 1. And then it's Nailor, and then it's Lucky Jackson, Rondale Moore. Like you said, Ty Felton ain't going to be in the mix, I don't think. That's kind of not great.
It gets gross. I mean, you do have TJ Hawkinson, you got Josh Oliver, you got 2 backs. So you can kind of change the style of football you play for the first 3 weeks if you really want to and don't bring in somebody. But if you want to rip this thing in the air like KOC loves to do, you might want to get somebody else.
Yeah, so this is definitely a talker. This isn't just like, oh, we're bored, so we're going to rip this out. And by the way, we already did a video, and we had Keenan Allen on the list, and damn it, he got signed, so we're redoing it. So let's go.
So bad.
Free agency. And yeah, we talked him up a lot. So let's start with the free agency route. Well, I guess who are the best free agent receivers out there?
Well, I think the top one is Amari Cooper, former first-round pick, and a guy very, very highly touted. He's had a very good career. Let's not poo-poo that away, but he's with the Cowboys a couple seasons there, right around 1,200 yards. He's got the size, bigger body. He's not really the Jordan Addison type, but a guy who I think, he could bring in. He could pick up the system pretty quickly. He's a vested veteran. He's been playing a long time.
Yeah, he is 30 years old. He's got good speed. He's got good height, even at his elderly age. He's a guy who can come in. I mean, he's not going to be your, obviously, we don't need a wide receiver 1, but to put him at, like, the battle for number 3, it's like, there's a guy, my big question was some of these guys were going to mention, like, are the Eagles going to get in the way, like, to come in and be like, hey, by the way, you're going to be, like, wide receiver 3, because they love Jalen Nailor. But Cooper, yeah, I'd be all for Amari Cooper.
Yeah, maybe a little bit something different in this receiving core. There's another guy who maybe didn't have the best year last year because he was down in Tennessee. Yep. Tyler Boyd, another guy who's been around forever. And after that season, with that quarterback situation, he may never want to play football again.
He might completely have changed sports. I don't know what Tyler Boyd is up to these days. Tyler Boyd seems like he's been in the league forever, only 30 years old still. Like, he's kind of like the perfect number 3 type of receiver. Like, this is kind of the role he's done, and he's good at it. He's a guy who can make a big play and then get you the tough catches. Last year, 39 catches, 390 yards. Good Lord, was he hurt?
No, he was playing in Tennessee.
Just because he was on the Titans. Imagine going from the Titans to a team like the Vikings that are going to be chucking that thing. Yeah, he played in all 16 games. Tyler Boyd, definitely an option. Will not cost much.
Will not cost anything. He'll probably pay you to take him.
Technically, we have to pay him.
We didn't talk about in week. Yeah, here's a guy we talked about in take 1. Gabe Davis, a guy who kind of got a shot to be the man down in Jacksonville last year, at least a bigger role than he had in Buffalo. Kind of didn't really go great. But Gabe Davis, he's 6'2". He's got some wheels, and a guy who has been used to kind of being the secondary option.
Yeah, Gabe Davis, I think, has been on my fantasy team every single year. When he's targeted, he does well. I mean, I think Jacksonville, again, a little dicey down there. But Gabe Davis would be perfect. I would love it. I mean, all these guys were mentioning to come in as wide receiver 3 and maybe push Jalen Nailor. I don't think that's going to happen, but they're all fantastic options. 6'2", 225.
Yeah. And there's another one that's a little interesting because there is connections here with KOC. A guy who's been floated around with the Vikings before. He's close to Justin Jefferson. It's the old man, Odell Beckham Jr. Could it finally happen? Could he finally come home to Minnesota?
I doubt it. It's fun to talk about, but I really, really doubt Odell Beckham Jr. is going to come here. Last year, Dolphins, 9 games, 9 reception, 55 yards.
Yeah, he came in late, and like they had other targets there. That was kind of a weird situation. But yeah, he's at the twilight of his career.
I think it's run its course.
Even if you even want to, maybe he
I
just wants
think.
To be retired.
Yeah, I would. This would be the most surprising one. It would be the most fun, but most surprising. So
Before we get to the guy in the corner, there's a couple other options. There's another big target. Allen Robinson's out there. Jamison Crowder, possession receiver. Nelson Aguilar, a guy who just kind of always seems to have like one big catch and during like a primetime game. Like he always gets a touchdown, never seems to fail. Another guy the Vikings could look at. Or how would you feel if they went out and got Brandon Powell, brought him back for one more stint?
Yeah. No, I mean, not for this. We need a guy that's going to get out there and see the field a lot. I mean, Brandon Powell's fine. But, like, if they're going to go get somebody, get one of the guys that we've mentioned.
Yeah.
Brandon Powell, we already have him. It's Rondale Moore. So, no. Good option.
I don't think so.
Just don't want him.
The man in the corner down there.
Yeah, let's go to the trade. Adam Thielen down below. He's 34. It still produced last year with Carolina. Obviously, we know he's got the ties. He's a guy that would be a plug and play immediately. Carolina, I think he's owed about $6.5 million this year. The Panthers would not be asking really much of anything to unload him, I'm assuming. So it wouldn't cost much.
The Vikings would be the one initiating that trade, so the Panthers may be getting a little bit more than they probably should.
Panthers'
the Vikings
phone
really
hasn't rang in years. They'll be so excited their phone rang. Hello? Who are you? You want to talk to us? Are you serious? Absolutely, we'll trade him. That's how it would go.
That was you in high school.
It was. Hello. Oh, damn it.
Yes, I'll go to prom with you. I will go to homecoming. Kiss me.
The Panthers are, they're not at Adam Thielen away. If they can get any compensation, they brought in Ted McMillan. They got some other players down there. I think they would be happy to unload that salary. It's just the Vikings want to go that route. It would be fun. It would be great. It'd be a great way to end his career. I think it's possible.
He has worked out with J.J. McCarthy, too. Those two have played some toss together, so there's familiarity with the quarterback.
But the Panthers don't even have phones.
He helped Bryce Young out last year. I mean, he turned it around mid-season. I think Adam Thielen had a lot to do with that, give him a very reliable target and a guy who's just a veteran, and he can tell him things. So maybe he has the same effect on J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, I mean, wonderful leadership. So we'll see. I mean, Thor just put out a tweet right before we kind of started this thing, basically saying, like, the Vikings have to go get somebody. They cannot. He didn't speak overly kindly about Jalen Naylor.
He didn't.
But the only thing I see is, like, they knew this was coming. They could have made a move prior to get this guy ready, get him ready in this offense, and they didn't do it. So I'm just under the assumption that they are gonna just roll with it and see what happens and hope it's not a shit show and run the piss out of the ball.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think they have to because I think they do have the ability to play a different style of football early in the season, so they can go that route if they need to.
You think they're going to get somebody?
No, I said I think they have the option to play a different style of football for the first 3 games. That's why I don't think they have to go and get somebody. I think.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. They're not going. Yeah. I don't think they will. Yeah.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think so, but crazier things have happened. Kwesi loves making late moves late in camp. He's known for making trades, so we will see.
Mm-hmm.
We will see. Hold on your hats, as they say.
All right, let us know in the comments. Anybody we didn't mention that you'd like the Vikings to bring in? Anybody else you would like to see them trade for? Remember this, Nile crocodiles, the crocodiles who live in the Nile, they call them Nile crocodiles. They kill over 300 people every year and hunt humans like they're food.
Hungry.